What is going on? Up next, Army? You see where we're at, man. Getting in the holiday spirit. Merry Christmas to everybody. And we saw Danny here in our Telegram group. I mean, if you're not in our Telegram group, you didn't see that. And if you're not in our Telegram group, what are you doing? Make sure to join that right away. We're on the hunt for that Gainswap today. Forget Dora the Explorer. It's Kizo the Explorer now. We're with our buddy Boots over here. And it's just which door do we go through right now? Let's go. We're getting hotter and hotter. Let's see if we find it. Guys, I'm losing hope. You guys are saying it's behind a big Christmas tree. I don't see no big Christmas tree, boys. Just look around. I'm just added liquidity. I heard all these different features they've added, all the different developments the platform has made, and it's just like I can't find the Gainswap. So it's just like, boys, that's the big Christmas tree. So we found it, boys. I told you, forget Dora the Explorer, it's Kizo the Explorer. That's what it is right now, guys. We went through the right doors and we found it, man. Let's go back to the studio and check into Gainswap in more detail. What is going on, fellas? We are back. We're back in the studio. You guys saw that Kizo the Explorer, man. Leave Kizo the Explorer in the comments, man, if you want to see more hunts finding awesome projects like Gainswap. Now let's get into it, guys. I talked about the features. I talked about the added liquidity. I talked about them improving their protocol. But what am I really talking about, guys? When it comes to swapping, the pool itself, mining, and different intails in our cryptocurrency world, Gainswap seems to have that down path, guys. Let's get into it, boys. And you see the site here, guys. Very simple, doesn't overcomplicate anything. You have the simple Gainswap logo. You connect your MetaMask, guys. Always remember, connect that MetaMask to get the full benefits. Mine's over here, and boom, guys, look at all the different selections, boys. You have Ether, BTC, BAL, BAT, anything that you could think of. Look at this large feature of tokens, guys, that you could actually swap. You see all the different exchanges and all the different features they have here. It's just awesome, guys. Like, I'm just scrolling and scrolling, and it's like this many options. Being able to have this variety and change it up so much, it's just something that I love to see, man. So again, we talked about the different features. They've actually added virtual liquidity, boys, which actually makes the slippage very low. Being like myself, guys, being involved in crypto for a long time, you make a lot of exchanges through different tokens, and slippage is one of those things that just digs into your profits, man. Just digs into your cut. And it's like the fact they've added virtual liquidity is huge for that, is huge for fixing that problem. And they've done a lot of things as well, guys. They've also added a mining logic to the underlying layer, and this actually allows pools to idle funds to mine and improve capital utilization. There's also no agreement fees, guys. So again, awesome for that. Really cutting into the fees, making that slippage fee very low and waiving that whole agreement fee. It's just awesome stuff to see. You see they also have the liquidity provider rewards, and it's about earning, guys. You see here the liquidity providers are earning a 0.3% fee on all trades proportional to their share of the pool. So guys, very simple. You add a liquidity, you create a pair, and then boom, you could get up to 0.3% on all the trades, guys. So very, very beneficial, very profitable, and again, those things that we are looking for. So it doesn't overcomplicate it. I see a lot of other exchanges like this. It's all over the place. You don't really know what you're doing. This gets straight to it, guys. Boom, you want to go from this token to that. This is your exchange. Enter X amount, and it just does it for you, guys. Very awesome to see. You have all your account information here, boys. We're actually going to go into the about and dig into a little bit there. You see they're very active on social media. We're also going to be taking a look at that as well. You see here they're on Twitter, they're on GitHub, etc., etc. And it's just, that's what we like to see, man. And then boom, if you go into the about section, gives you a little bit of information. And I'm also going to be going over a Medium article right here to explain it in more detail. But again, what are the problems with Uniswap? Very similar to Uniswap, but you're probably thinking, what makes them different? What's the added benefits with using someone like this instead of just using a simple Uniswap, someone that's been around for a very long time? Here it actually outlines all of the problems with Uniswap. You see there's high slippage, low utilization of funds, etc., etc. And this is just the difference, guys. Instead of having a low utilization of funds, it's the exact opposite over here. low slippage, guys. A lot of times when I'm using Uniswap, the slippage is just unreal. Like it's like goes into the deep 5, 8, 10% if the token's not traded that often. It's just horrible, guys. It's just sticking to your profits for no reason. And here it just explains why Gainswap, the added benefits they have here. Again, it's the low slippage, no protocol fees, idle funds buyback. You have the gains happening, guys. Again, more and more gains. You see allowing game prices to rise. So you have that ceiling in place as well. And again, what can you do with Gainswap? The possibilities are endless, guys. And it's just like the possibilities aren't just endless for one party. There's different parties that can benefit from the use of this. You see here as a trader what you can do. So this kind of gives you the perspective from a trader, an LP, etc. So as a trader, guys, each and every trader enjoys significant liquidity similar to that of centralized exchanges. Again, guys, goes back to liquidity. If you're a trader, and myself, I like to trade here and there. I mostly let the professionals take care of it. But again, guys, when I like to trade, that whole slippage fee, we're going back to that, guys. When you're trading, especially day trading, your fees are very, very important because you're doing high volume trades, guys. So the fees actually add up. So again, having the low slippage is very awesome for a trader. And again, if you're doing arbitrage, which is buying from one place low, selling at one place high, you can also benefit from there. Again, you can profit from price discrepancy between Gainswap and other exchanges. As an LP, guys, again, more benefits on that perspective. If you want to look at it in an LP's eyes, you have no minimal deposit requirements and restrictions on asset types. Again, guys, we know how much those restrictions dig into our profits. We don't like to see that. So again, no restrictions there and no minimum deposit. There's so many exchanges I've seen where it's just like, if a person wants to get involved and they don't have a large sum of funds, they can't. And it should never be like that, man. It shouldn't be like that. We should all be able to get involved because we all start somewhere and kind of move up from there. You see here, the Gainswap charges a fee for each transaction and eventually distributes to LPs as rewards. So again, building more cash flows. You see that's another way you can build, getting distributed to the LPs. LP liquidity mining is more lucrative as Gainswap has the ability to mine with idle funds to buy back gains, and just giving you those tools to be able to do those buybacks and in the end of it come out with more profits, because that's what's important to all of us, guys. You see that LPs can obtain liquidity by depositing their tokens they already own. You have token allocation. You see here total of 30,000 pieces. You have initial liquidity of 60% fully injected into the pool. So again, just look at how they have it set up in the back end, from only having 30,000 pieces to actually implementing that liquidity of 60%. It's something that we love to see, guys. And the team only gets 8%, very low amount. Airdrop goes towards 2%, and it's really telling you where all the funds are going, guys. Again, very important to me when looking at different projects, guys, that all the funds are going to the right place. And then again, destroying platform proceeds 100% after all this is done. So that's a very, very interesting about section, guys. Now I'm actually going to be showing you another perspective. So the whole introduction to Gainswap, you see it here. What is Gainswap? What they're doing over there? Their next generation on-chain liquidity solution that uses GMM, also known as Generative Market Making algorithms, to provide pure on-chain contract-composable liquidity. Again, guys, it's being able to make these trades, having low slippage fees, having this high liquidity. A lot of times with trades, guys, when I'm trying to actually make markets, the liquidity is a problem, guys. And these guys came with the solution, and that's why we had to go on the hunt, man. That's why we had to find them. That's why we had to go on the hunt. You see here all the different benefits as a trader, as an LP that we spoke about earlier, guys. It's all very, very exciting stuff. So you see it here, guys, all the different channels. If you actually want to go to GitHub, see what's going on over there, you can see them on GitHub. The Gainswap PDF, you see all the different docs, the Gainswap factory, the contract. So again, they're active on GitHub if you want to see more information about them there. And it's just awesome, awesome stuff. And again, fellas, it goes back to the same point, goes back to having that liquidity, having low slippage fees. On a perspective as a trader, on the perspective as an LP, for a trader's eyes, you're making multiple trades throughout the days. Some traders I know go up to the hundreds of trades. So having that slippage fee and having liquidity problems does not benefit anyone. So they actually found a problem in the space and they just came in and resolved it. And that's what we love to see, man. We love to see problem fixers, people with solutions. And I'm happy to say, man, Gainswap is again one of them. I hope you guys enjoyed the Christmas hunt. Kizo the Explorer was in action today. And again, guys, it's the holidays. Make sure to show your loved ones a lot of appreciation, everything they've done throughout the year. And again, in the crypto community, we love to give back. So stay tuned. Some giveaways coming soon. And you know what it is, man. It's a family. We're out, boys.